Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. So today we're going to do 3 different elephants in the mix to mold. This is 3 elephants on top of each other. I think I've done that one other time. This is the Speak No Evil elephant. And this one is, no, this one's the Speak No. Hang on, I grabbed the same 2, which is exactly what I did when I bought them. There's 3 different ones, and, okay. So this is the See No Evil, and so I bought one, and then I bought the other one. And I'm like, okay, well, I might as well get the 3rd one. So I went in and I bought one that I already had. So I went and bought another one thinking it was the one I didn't have. And I bought one of the other ones. So now I have 2 and 2. And I still don't have, I think it's the Hear No Evil one. So I'm going to have to go back and look and then like verify which one I have and which one I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to do them 3 different ways. One, I'm going to pour in just white, and then we're going to paint it when we demold it. The other one, I'm going to pour in a gray, and we'll embellish it after. This one, I am going to use the black holographic glitter by Let's Resin. I have not used this yet, so I am going to try it. We're going to just cover the inside of this mold and hope and pray that it shows up on the final piece. So we are going to see. And it's not going to be like black because the white is going to, I'm hoping, give it a gray appearance. That is my hope. So yeah. And I don't have to worry about cleanup or anything. I just want to make sure that I get this coated really, really well. And we will just see what happens. So, I meant to do this video earlier today, and my girlfriend showed up, and we had coffee, and then I made homemade pizza because I found a recipe for Pizza Hut pizza dough. So I wanted to try it. And oh my gosh, it is really, really good. So I ended up, I had Michelle stay over for supper, and we had pizza, and she's going to Florida for a couple of weeks, so I won't get to see her. So it was nice to visit with her, and she had come over for the Super Bowl as well. So I'm like, wow, we get to hang out 2 days in a row. That's like unheard of. All right, so I have one spot here that is not wanting to stick. So what I'm going to do is, after I get this all done, I'm going to go over that with some rubbing alcohol, and we're going to recoat it. And hopefully it sticks then. So I know the regular glitter had stuck to the mix to mold fairly well. So I don't know about this black, but we are about to find out. So, and I do have a a new mix-to-mold mold coming. I ordered it, oh gosh, a while ago, and it finally has just cleared customs. So I'm hoping by the end of this week, I should have it. So we will definitely be doing that in some resin. So tomorrow's video is probably going to be a resin. My hands are getting better. My splits, they're still split, but they're not as deep as they were. So, you know, I'll do like one resin project. We'll see how it goes. And then if I have to, you know, do more candles or mix to mold or whatever, then that's what I'm going to do for the time being. So, yeah. And I do have something I'm going to be trying on my other channel for my paintings. So if you guys haven't subscribed, the link is in the description box below. But it's going to entail paint pouring and painting over it. So I'll just give you a teaser for that. All right, so this is covered really well, all except for that one spot on the ear. So I'm gonna get that here in a minute, and then we will get our mix to mold. And I don't remember how much these take, but I'm thinking these two take 5 ounces. I'm thinking, if I can remember correctly. So let me just get a little bit of alcohol, and we're going to wipe that down. And I think I've got everything else covered good. All right, so let's, oh yeah, much better. Okay. So now the trick is to get it flipped the other way. So I'm trying to pull, there we go. I did it, guys. I did it. What I did is I grabbed this part to pull. And because this is so textured, there are like some areas where it's stretched. But I think with the white, I don't know, that might look okay. And if it doesn't look good, we can always paint him. So not a big deal, but I just wanted to see if this would work in these molds. So, yeah. All right. I'm just going to put this back. I contemplated using the silver, but I ended up changing my mind. All right, where's my Susie bug? Let's get this cleaned up here. I love my little Susie bug. So easy to clean up. All right. So we're going to do white, and a gray. And I'm just going to try to wipe the outside of this off. I mean, this glitter just sticks. It really does. All right, I guess we're gonna just go with that. So I'm gonna get my container out and my powder. So I just dropped off my application for the big craft fair that I was in last summer, Waterboro Old Home Days, and I just dropped that off today. So I'm guaranteed my spot there. And that's the craft fair that I had done the best at out of all the ones that I've ever gone to. So I was like, well, I can start building up a few of my ceramic pieces because I didn't have that last year. So, all right, so we're gonna go like to the 8-ounce mark. Okay, just gonna set that there. All right. I believe this one takes a little bit more than this one. So I'm going to pour this one first where I'm pouring it in white. Just so I have an idea. I think this is like a 1/2 ounce less than this. So I'll pour these two in white and I'll pour this one, I guess, in gray. And that way we'll paint this one. All right, let me get some water. So I am going to have another mix to mold video coming up, and I'm going to be doing a cross. And back, I don't know, one of my first few videos when I first started my channel, I had showed the cross that I had done and it came out like crap. So I'm going to redo that mold, and I'm going to do it in mix to mold, and I'm going to hand paint the whole thing. And I think that way there, I think it will come out better. I'm just going to add just a smidge more. Just a little bit. I just want it to be a little more on the thicker side. So, and because it is fairly late tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let these cure overnight, unless I, go to bed and I can't sleep, which is, always a possibility. But I think I'll wait until morning and demold it. So that gave me like 7 ounces of mix. So we're going to pour a little bit, and we're going to do the shimmy shake shake. If you guys do this when you pour this, you will not get any bubbles. But if, like when I did that owl and it was leaking and you can't do the shimmy shimmy, yeah, you're gonna end up getting some bubbles. Like this guy has like his little tail and, like his ears and where his hands are, well, his front paws or whatever you want to, his legs. I want to get where his tail is. So I'm thinking, let's see, what do we have left here? Excuse me. I'm just gonna try to top him off. So we have got about an ounce left. So that was 7. So yeah, this one takes about 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more powder right into this, and we're gonna mix up our next batch of white. So I had gone at like 8 ounces. All right, and we'll just get this stirred up. Oops. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if I make up too much, because then we can just add the gray to it when we get ready to do the next one. But I figured we might as well do like 3 different ways, and then we can see which way works the best, or looks the best, I should say. All right, so now let's see. We've got just over 6 ounces, so I think we'll be good. And again, I'm gonna pour, and we're gonna do the shake, 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 tap, tap, tap. And this one I can squish around because I don't have any powder or glitter or anything in there. Whereas that one, I didn't want to get too aggressive with the squeezing, just to be on the safe side. There was something in there. And this one, his tail is right up in here. All right, and I'm just going to move him over here so as I don't knock him over. And I done overfilled him. Hang on here. Yeah, I'm definitely itching to get back into the resin, but I really am trying to let my hands heal somewhat. And I do want to schedule a live, so yeah, that's going to be coming up. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably end up doing, when I do my live, I will probably do it in the mixed mold, just because, you know, I can like get it poured, and then we can chat while it's setting up, and then we can demold it and see what, you know, see what we get for a result. So I think that will be a good option. All right, need a little bit more water. And still a little bit of water. I know, I hope you guys aren't getting bored with my my mix to mold. That's why I'm trying to find like different ways to do it to kind of keep it interesting, hopefully. All right, what do we got for ounces here? So we've got 6 ounces. I'm thinking, I think we're gonna go with that. And so let's get some. So this time I'm only gonna use the black dye because I do want it to be a lighter, you know, gray. And this is just the J. Diction Resin-Crete pigment for their Aquacast, or I can't remember what they call it, but yeah, it's their brand of ceramic powder. I don't even know what to refer to this to. I just call it ceramic, how do I word it? It's ceramic resin. All right, so I think that is a good gray color for our elephant. So let's, like I said, this is 3 elephants on top of each other. And I can't remember, I know there's a lot of texture on it, but I don't remember if there's like any crevices or something like that. So I definitely wanna, and that's why I kept this one a little bit on the thinner side. And I think we'll have just a little bit of extra. All right, so let's put that there. Oh, maybe not. Guys, yay. Oh. It is a wobbly, it is a wobbly mold. All right, so we've got just a smidge, like a smidge too much. All right. So now we wait. And who knows, I might be back down in an hour because, you know me, I'm going to want to see how these turn out. And what do I have? I mean, I don't really have much of anything to pour that in. Let's, why do I always put them upside down so they get crud in them when I'm going to use them? I've never used these. These were a gift. And I was waiting towards, you know, when St. Patrick's Day gets here, that we could do some St. Patrick's Day jewelry. But all right. And I don't know. Let's do like a medium one because I don't know how much. We might have enough to do 2. All right, we have enough to do 3. Yeah. And I can always outline them with green or something and kind of make them St. Patty's Day, Luck of the Irish or something. I don't want no bubbles. And these little molds are hard to tap. Like, especially if you had them all full. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. They're meant more for resin, but I want to see what they're going to look like in this. Because this mix-to-mold is a fairly light substance, so it makes fine jewelry. All right, so we're gonna let that cure, and I will be back at demold, and we will see what these little buggers look like. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, it's the next day. These are all cured. So these came out cute. So see how much lighter that gray was when it dried with the white. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet, but I will do something. All right, let's get this guy out. A little trimming on his feet, but hopefully we got no bubbles. I'm just gonna set him like that for now, fix my mold. All right, so we got 2 little micro bubbles there, but I mean, other than that, he's beautiful. He came out so gorgeous. Once we put some eyes in the top 2, yeah, I think he's pretty. Then once he's sealed, all right, so. And I'll have to sand that because I waited for it to dry. All right, let's do the white one. I want to save this one for last because I'm nervous. I don't know if that worked or not. The one thing with these molds is they are so nice and flexible that they really demold easy. Oh, and my molds. Oh. He's beautiful. He is absolutely gorgeous. So we will get him painted here shortly. Oh, well, it's a good sign. It's a good sign, people. Oh, he's beautiful. Now, this is a dull mold, but he actually is shiny. He is gorgeous. No bubbles. So the only thing I'm going to do to him is I'm going to do his toes, his little hoof things, whatever they're called, inside his trunk and his eyes. And we got a few little micro bubbles on the ripples of, but it just adds to the character. He is beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna use this fine tip, especially for the eyes. Oh, he is beautiful. I was really afraid. I know I had done the holographic glitter in another piece, but there was areas that it did not stick to. So that made me a little bit skeptical whether this was going to work or not. All right, so I'm just going to, I'm just giving it a little bit of like that shadow underneath the crease, just so it shows up a smidge more. Yeah, that definitely is definitely bringing him to life. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray seal these with just the 2x gloss spray sealer. And he will be all done. So on these ones, you can see it on the bottom as well. So I just want to get that. All right, we got one little footsie left. No, we got a little bubble there, but that's fine. Once we color it in, we won't even see it. Oh, I'm so happy this worked. And I knew that even though it was a black glitter, that it would be more on the gray side because of the white mix-to-mold. And there we have it. I'm just going to add a little bit of that dark in these little he is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's get this little guy some little eyes. And I'm not going to do the creases on this one because it's not as defined as on the other elephant. So and I think he's cute. And you really can't see the little toes on him, so I'm just gonna leave him like that. A more like simplistic look. Okay, so let me grab some paint and we will get him painted, and he won't take that long because he's basically going to be one color except for his eyes and his little toes. So yeah, let me get some paint and I'll be right back. Okay, I got my paints. So I'm going to try, it's called Black Flash. This is iridescent acrylic paints. And this is the color. It does not look black, it looks bronzy. So I'm going to start with that. I do have some black out, and I did pull some metallic silver acrylic paint that we're going to probably put on top of him. So I'm just going to start with the iridescent, and we're just going to just kind of get him coated. So that's actually really pretty. And I'm not doing it solid, so I'm hoping some of that lightness will come through. So I'm just pulling my brush in the direction of the detail on the elephant. I just wanted him to look a little bit different than, you know, all the rest. So the lines go sideways, so I'm gonna paint him sideways. This is actually a really pretty color. I have never tried this color before. I just opened this specifically to do this, so. But painting these is really easy, especially when you're doing all one color, because you're not having to worry about, oh, I got it someplace that I don't want it. And then I'm just going to try and do like a dry brush of that metallic silver over and see what it looks like. I don't know, but we're going to find out. And I do want to make sure I get the creases in his trunk. Because I don't want the white shining through there. So I think I'm going to look for the other elephant today. I'm going to... and before I order it, I'm going to make sure that they're not these two. And then I'll have to let these dry before, well, this one, those ones I'll be able to spray paint. Well, spray seal, I should say. So, and as I'm folding him, as I'm moving him in different directions, I can see like if there's white showing through where I don't want it. So I can just kind of go over those areas. And because it's acrylic, it does dry fairly quick. Just want the ears to be colored in. Just gives him a different look, that's all. just about done. All right, so I'm gonna just sit him there for a minute, and I'm gonna grab a cup and put some water in it so I can rinse this brush out. And I'm gonna try and spray my bristles for the metallic, because I just want to like dry brush over the tops of, and he's still a little damp, but all right, so we're just gonna, so it's almost like gonna give him like a kind of distressed look, just giving a little something over the top. And this way I'm going the opposite direction. So that way it's not filling all of the cracks in. Some more dark in there. I don't know what happened there, but and doing this, the less you think about it, the better it's gonna be. Because when you overthink it, then you end up filling it all in, and that's not really what you want. You just, you know, you want to have a little bit of that dark showing through in some areas. So he definitely looks more silver on the screen than he does. I mean, he almost looks metallic, but not so much in person. And then, of course, as that dries a little bit, it's going to get a little bit darker. So let's take this little liner brush and let's give him some eyes. There we got one peeking behind his little hand. And All right. I think I'm just going to go over these eyes with the acrylic just to give them a little bit more opaque. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we are done, guys. So let me know in the comments which technique is your favorite, which one looks the best. So this is the Let's Resin holographic black glitter that we used from the Let's Resin set. We painted the mold and then poured him in white. And this is how he came out. He is very, very handsome. And then this was just the mix-a-mold mixed with some black to make a gray. And that's all we did was add his eyes and his tuft there, but I forgot up here. So let me, yeah, got his little trunk. Well, we probably should do this bottom one too, right? My goodness, Michelle. I'm just gonna fill it in. Just because of the way the shape is, it's gonna look better that way. Yeah. So again, just mix-to-mold mixed with white. And then this is a little bugger that we just hand painted. So I will get you some final pictures. Once these are dry, I will get them spray painted and I'll have the final pictures to show you. Alrighty guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.